I'm personally taking a Glymphatics class, which is been the term coined for lymphatics of the brain. So you have fluid in your brain, cerebral spinal fluid. It's in your spinal cord and it floats your brain, and that comes out of that space into your. There's a lymphatic pathway, and then there's a venous pathway, and it all ends up going back to your heart and pumping to your kidneys and out. But there is a way you can manipulate that system to make it work faster. And what they're finding is people will go through a complete rehab, like 3 hours a day therapy, intense rehab after a stroke, and end up still having tone where they can't relax their muscles and open their arm and use it. And getting the glymphatic manipulation has proven to reduce tone even after rehab stay. But it makes perfect sense. When you have a stroke, the injury is at the level of the brain, and traditional therapy, we're trying to treat it at the joints that are tight and open them up and force them to relax. But the injury was at the level of the brain, so what makes more sense than treating the level of the brain to get that improvement? And then with that too, they're looking at improving cognition with people with Parkinson's disease, improving function in people with Parkinson's disease, and reducing the decline with Alzheimer's disease, and even improving function or cognitive scores to some degree. And then I suspect they're going to get into concussions. Can you get from concussion back to work or back to college sports or whatever your goal is? Can you get back sooner if you do this? So what they believe is, in the science of it, when your cerebral spinal fluid leaves that space and gets returned to the body, that it's taking metabolic waste and toxins and things like that with it. And after an injury to the brain, or an Alzheimer's brain, or a Parkinson's disease, there's extra of that in that space that makes you extra, quite literally, cloudy and cognitively cloudy, that you can improve by doing this. I think that's cutting edge that I'm kind of working on. And then I really want my team working on other valuable CEUs that are different. And I want whatever that looks like. They're not up for any right now. They don't have any due till next August, but we'll be having those conversations and looking at what's really neat that they might be passionate about that helps us collectively.